In this video, we're diving into exactly how to use MailerLite to grow your business. Step by step, no fluff, no confusing tech talk. What's going on, everyone? My name is Eric Hunsaker, and on this channel, we cut through all the unnecessary jargon to help you build and grow your online business in a way that actually feels doable. By the end of this, you're gonna have your account set up, your first subscribers rolling in, and at least one automation that sends emails for you while you're busy doing literally anything else. Why MailerLite in 2025? Why use MailerLite? So email marketing isn't exactly the new kid on the block. It's been around since dial-up internet, actually, but it's still one of the most effective ways to connect with your customers. And today, that's more true than ever. Think about it. Social media algorithms change daily, ad costs keep climbing, and your followers don't actually belong to you. An email list is one of the few business assets that you actually own. If Instagram disappears tomorrow, your list is still yours. So why MailerLite specifically? Because it nails that balance between being beginner friendly and still powerful enough to grow with you. It's not bloated with 50 features that you'll never touch, but it also isn't stripped down that you outgrow it in 6 months. The interface is clean and not overwhelming. The automations are straightforward, and you can do all the things that matter, like segmenting your audience based on what they click, personalizing content with AI, and tying your email list directly to your online store or booking system. Plus, they've kept their pricing fair. And for small businesses, that really matters. You don't want your email tool eating up half your marketing budget. Step 1, setting up your account. All right, let's roll up our sleeves and actually get into it. So the first thing that you'll do is you'll go ahead and click the link down below in the description to get started with MailerLite. That'll bring you to this page right here where you can go ahead and get started for free. Like I said, they've got a free plan, which is great if you just want to get a feel for it, but if you're planning to use automations, you'll want to go paid. Otherwise, you'll hit a wall pretty quick. Now, once you're in, you'll land on a dashboard that's refreshingly uncluttered. No flashing buttons screaming upgrade every 5 seconds. You've got a clear overview of your subscriber count, recent campaigns, and how they performed. But before we start firing off emails, there's some housekeeping to do. Now, this part's not exciting, but it's important. Add your business info in the account settings. This keeps you compliant with email laws so you don't get flagged as spam. Verify your domain so that your emails actually land in inboxes instead of the spam folder. This is just a quick step where you add a little code to your website or your hosting account. Import any existing contacts, but only if you've got permission to email them. Seriously, don't just dump a bunch of random addresses in here. Bot lists are the fastest way to ruin your deliverability. Now, once that's done, you've got the foundation set. Now we can start focusing on the fun part, building your audience. So let's go ahead and do that together. Let me get signed up here for a free MailerLite account, and we'll go ahead and click create my account. And it's gonna take us through a quick little setup wizard here. It's gonna ask what we wanna start with, whether that's send my first email, get more subscribers, or connect my online store. Let's go ahead and we'll just do send my first email, click continue, and it's gonna ask what business you're in. So there's some popular industries here like marketing and advertising, e-commerce, education, nonprofit. So pick the one that makes the most sense for you. I'm gonna go ahead and click on health and fitness here, and then it's gonna say join 100,000 subscribers who get weekly email marketing. I'm gonna say no thanks and click continue. And lastly, we wanna go ahead and add our business address up here. We'll go ahead, enter that information, and click continue. All right, then it's just gonna ask us to verify your email address. So just go to the email that you plugged in to create your account to do so. Okay, and just like that, we are inside the dashboard here. So let's go ahead, we'll come up here to our account. We'll click on my profile, and under account settings, this is where you wanna go to domains and go ahead and add your custom domain and authenticate it. So this is where you go ahead and do that under the company profile. So we already went ahead and updated our business address, but this is where you do it if you didn't do that during setup. Step 2, growing your list. Your email marketing is only as good as the people you're sending it to. A small engaged list will always beat a giant uninterested one. MailerLite gives you a few different ways to collect emails. You can make an embedded form to drop on your website, a pop-up that appears after a certain amount of time, or a dedicated landing page just for signups. So let's break those down in a real-world way. If you have a blog or a homepage that gets steady traffic, an embedded form is the way to go. You stick it right in your sidebar, footer, or between sections of your content. It's just there, always visible, ready for someone to drop their email when they're interested. Now, pop-ups get a bad rap because, yeah, they can be annoying. But if you time them right, say 30 seconds into someone browsing or when they're about to leave the page, they can convert really well. The trick is to make the offer worth it. And then you've got got landing pages. These are perfect if you have a lead magnet, like a free guide or checklist or a discount code. The page is focused on one thing, convincing someone to give you their email in exchange for whatever you're offering. No distractions, no other links. Now, the most important thing, give people a reason to sign up. Join my newsletter isn't a reason. Get my free 5-step guide to doubling your Instagram engagement. That's a reason. Okay, so if we come back here to the dashboard, we can come over here to forms, and this is where you go ahead and create this stuff. So up here, we've got a couple different tabs. We can do pop-ups, embed forms, and promotions. So you can just go ahead and click on create for any of these. So if you want to create a pop-up, under pop-up, you'd click create, and now we can go in and start creating our pop-up. So we'll call this my first pop-up and click save and continue. And we don't have a group, so it's going to ask us to create a group, but I'm just going to go ahead and click continue. Okay, number 9, no, I'm not. We'll call my first group and click create, and we'll go ahead and click continue. Sweet. And now we can go ahead and go through their different templates here, which is great. I hate staring at a blank screen, and this is really helpful. So they've got a couple different ones here. They've got these like spin the wheel ones, which is, you know, a great kind of fun, interactive way to use them, but use those sparingly. Here we've got like a newsletter sign up, so we can go ahead and preview this. This is super basic, but again, join our community, join our newsletter. That's not enough. Give people a reason to do so. From there, you can go ahead and just click on select mailer or select template. And then from here, we can go ahead and start editing this to our heart's content. When you're done editing, just click done editing. And then we've got some other settings here at the end. For example, we've got our trigger, so we can choose when we want to show it. So right now it's set to wait for 5 seconds. I'd wait something more like 20 to 30 seconds, or you can do it for a scroll or show before closing the page. And that one doesn't work on mobile, so just note that. You can also set this up for a schedule as well, or if you just want it all the time, you can just leave it on none, and then go ahead and click on save changes. Lastly, to go ahead and get this on your website, go ahead and just copy this snippet of code, and we want to paste it in the head tag on our website. Once we're done, we go ahead and click continue, and just like that, you've created your first pop-up. Step 3, sending your first email. All right, so now we get to the part that most people overthink, your first campaign. When you log into MailerLite and you hit create campaign, you'll see a few options: a regular campaign, an A/B test, or an auto resend. For your first go, let's keep it simple with a regular campaign. A great first send is a welcome email. Think of it as your handshake. You're introducing yourself, setting expectations, and delivering on whatever you promised when they signed up. So maybe you say, hey, welcome to the list. I'm Eric. You're gonna hear from me once a week with practical tips for growing your online business. Here's the free guide I promised you. Enjoy, and hit reply just to let me know your biggest goal right now. Notice how that last bit invites a reply? That's not just being friendly. It actually boosts your deliverability because email providers see people engaging with you. MailerLite's email builder is drag and drop, which means you don't need design skills to make something that looks good. You can pull in images, buttons, videos, and even e-commerce products if your store is connected. And here's a little secret weapon. They've got an AI tool that helps you brainstorm subject lines. You just feed it a few keywords and it spits out ideas. Even if you don't use them exactly, it can spark better options than newsletter number 4. So let's go ahead and do that now. We'll come over here to campaigns, and here we go ahead and click on create. So again, here we can do a regular campaign, A/B split campaign, RSS campaign, auto resend, or a multivariate campaign. We'll go ahead and start with the regular campaign, and this is where we name it, give it a subject line, sender, pre-header, and choose the recipients. So the campaign name, we'll call this test campaign. Subject line, hey there, readers. Pre-header, this is where it'll show up right here. So like, you're not going to want to miss this. And then you can choose your recipients as well. So we'll choose all subscribers and select and go next to the content. So here you can start from scratch if that's what you're into, or you can go ahead and choose a template. They've got a ton of different categories here on the left-hand side, or you can just kind of scroll through them and choose one that you like. Kind of like this one over here, so I'll go ahead and choose that. And now we're inside of MailerLite's email editor. So if you ever want to make any changes, for example, to a template like this, it's super easy. You can just click on it, and then here we can go ahead and make any changes over here, like add this padding. We could add this bottom padding as well. And we've also got some tools on screen here. So for example, we could bookmark that. We can edit it by clicking this right here. We can click this to duplicate. We can click this to delete. And if we wanted to add some content, we've got everything over here on the left-hand side. And it's super easy to use. Like I said, it's drag and drop. So get in here and play around with it, and you'll find out just how easy it is. For example, if I wanted to add a title, I could just drag and drop it right above there. And there we have our title. Now, once you're done and you're happy with it, make sure you hit save down here at the bottom right and click click done editing up at the top. Okay, now we just got to review and schedule it. So we can either send it now, send it later, or send based on time zones or smart sending. Go ahead and schedule this to send later. Maybe I want to send this a couple days from now, maybe next Monday. And once you're ready, you can go ahead and click send. Step 4, automations, your new best friend. So this is the part that turns your email marketing from a chore into a system. In MailerLite, automations are called workflows, and they're basically if this, then that sequences. For example, if someone joins your list, send them email 1 immediately. Wait 2 days, send email 2. They click the link in email 2, send them a special offer. You can use this to create a welcome series that introduces your brand and builds trust. A nurture sequence that shares tips and stories over time. A sales sequence that walks people toward a specific product. And you can make these as simple or complex as you want. Some people run 3 email automations. Others have 30 email journeys branching in multiple directions. The cool part is you set it up once and it keeps working for you 24/7. So to get to automations, we'll come over here on the left-hand side and click on automation. Here we can go ahead and click create to get started. And we can either start from scratch, or what I recommend you do is you choose a template. So here we go. We got a simple welcome email. So let's click on preview. And then we can see a subscriber joins a group. It'll send a welcome email. So let's click on select template. And now we're inside of the automation editor. So we can set up the workflow trigger. So the thing that starts your automation. So when subscriber joins and you can select a specific group, it'll execute. So we click on the welcome email. Now we can come in here and click on design email and work on the actual email that we want to send. So we could do the drag and drop editor. We'll go ahead and click continue for that. And here we go. We've got our email in here. So you can go in here, edit this to however you'd like, say what you want to say. Again, maybe like that welcome email that we had earlier. So we could come in here and paste that in. Maybe we'll get rid of this button and this image. And here we'll go welcome. And we'll get rid of these quotation marks. And maybe we'll make that bold. And while we're at it, why don't we make that just a bit bigger if we can? No. All right, so that's looking pretty good. So once we're done and we're happy with the way it looks, we can click on done editing. And there we go. Now that automation is good to go. We can go ahead and click on save, and our first automation is done. So once someone goes ahead and subscribes to a specific group that we've chosen as our trigger, it'll send the welcome email we just created. Step 5, connecting MailerLite to the rest of your business. So MailerLite on its own is great. MailerLite connected to the rest of your tools is even better. You can hook it up to Shopify to send abandoned cart emails. You can connect it to Calendly to follow up with leads after they book a call. You can link it to your CRM so your sales team sees who's opening what. These integrations are what makes email marketing feel less like an isolated task and more like part of your bigger business system. Step 6, tracking what works. Once you've sent a few campaigns, you'll want to peek into the reports section. This is where you see open rates, click rates, unsubscribes, and other metrics. Don't obsess over one bad email. Look for trends. Do certain subject lines always get better opens, or certain emails clicked more often? Use that info to tweak your future emails. Think of it like golf. One bad shot doesn't ruin the round, but you do want to figure out why you keep slicing to the right. Step 7, keep it going. The hardest part of email marketing isn't starting, it's keeping it going. The best thing you can do is set a schedule and stick to it. Weekly is ideal for most small businesses, frequent enough to stay on top of mind, but not so much that you burn people out. Mix up your content. Some weeks you might send a quick tip. Others might be a story, a case study, or a special offer. The more variety, the more people will look forward to your emails. And most importantly, write like a human. Your subscribers didn't join your list to get corporate press releases. They joined because they want to hear from you. Pricing. How much does MailerLite cost? All right, let's talk about money, because as much as we all love free, at some point you're going to want the good stuff. So MailerLite actually has one of the most reasonable pricing setups out there for what you get. So let's go ahead and look through their different plans here. So for the free plan, you can send 3,000 emails, and after that, it's $1 per 1,000 emails. From there, the starter plan, billed monthly, is $35, and that gets you 50,000 emails. You get 100 SMS credits and 100 emails verification credits. After that, they have some extra usage charges at 95 cents per 1,000 emails and $1.40 per 100 SMS credits. And then there's a professional plan where it's the same amount of emails, but you get 50 more SMS credits and 400 more emails verification credits. Your extra usage charges are also a little bit more affordable. Now, this is for up to 3,000 emails. If we go ahead and move this up to 50K, we can see how these prices change. So if you want, just click the link down in the description and play with their pricing page here. So the sweet spot for most businesses is going to be the growing business plan. It gives you automations, which is where the real money-making magic happens, without you having to sell a kidney to pay for it. Also, their pricing is very transparent. There's no sneaky, oh, you hit a random limit, so now you owe us triple surprises. You can literally plug your subscriber count into their pricing calculator and see exactly what you'll pay. So here's the deal. MailerLite in 2025 is one of those tools that just works. It's clean, simple, and powerful enough that you won't outgrow it next year. If you've been stuck in that, I know I should be doing email marketing, but I don't even know where to start, this is your sign to just start. Even if you only have 20 people on your list, those 20 people could be your first real customers, repeat buyers, or brand ambassadors. Remember, don't overcomplicate it, right? Like a human, keep showing up. The consistency that you build now is what's going to pay off 6 months, a year, even 5 years down the road. And if you use the affiliate link down below in the description, it helps support the channel so that we can keep making these step-by-step breakdowns without charging you a dime. No pressure, but we do appreciate it. So again, if you want to get started with MailerLite, we've got that link for you down in the description. This is an affiliate link, which means we do earn a small commission when you use it at no extra cost to you. And these commissions really help support the channel and allow us to continue to create this free content. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. Here on this channel, we make videos dedicated to helping new and existing entrepreneurs get started and succeed in business, so be sure to subscribe. But other than that, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.